Hello everyone, welcome to our English class. Today we are going to do practice book chapter 2, The Emperor's New Clothes, adapted from the original by Hans Christian Andersen. So this passage is about an emperor who lived many years ago and was very fond of beautiful new clothes. He never cared for his soldiers or about attending the theatre or going for a drive in the park. He spent all his wealth on his clothes. One day, two swindlers means someone who gets money dishonestly by cheating others, came to the emperor's city and told that they were the weavers and promised to weave the most marvelous cloth. Marvelous means excellent, wonderful. And the materials were extremely beautiful, but the cloth had a strange quality. It was invisible to anyone who was unfit for his office. Hearing this, the emperor gave the swindlers a lot of fine silk and gold thread so that they could start working immediately. But the swindlers hid the thread they got from the emperor and set up an empty loom. Loom means an apparatus or tool for making fabric by weaving yarn or thread, and acted as if they were weaving tirelessly. So the emperor wanted to see how they were getting along with their work. But he remembered that those who were unfit for their office would not be able to see the material. Therefore, he decided to send his old prime minister. When he entered into the weaver's room, he was shocked to see the empty loom. He thought, why can't I see anything? But he did not say so aloud. Why do you think that the prime minister did not say so aloud? It is because that would indicate that he was not fit for his post. So at the end it shows that both the prime minister and the emperor were aware of the fact that they were not fit for their posts and hence were immensely insecure about it. So just have a look at these questions. What did the emperor not care about unless it was to show off his clothes? The emperor did not care about his clothes, about his soldiers, or about attending the theatre, or even about going for a drive in the park unless it was to show off his shiny new clothes. Why did the emperor ask the swindlers to weave for him? The emperor asked the swindlers to sew new clothes for him because they claimed to weave clothes of extraordinary colors, threads and quality, so extraordinary that people who were unfit for their posts would not be able to see them. Children, since this is a practice book, so some of the exercise you need to do on your own. I'll be sending the answer key, but you have to try. Right, you have to attempt some of the questions. Then number B, think and answer. What did the story tell you about the emperor and the prime minister? Number C, find out the meanings of these words from the story. Frame a sentence using each word. So you have to find out the meanings. Like terribly, you can say awfully. He did terribly in his exams. Then pretend means act. Don't pretend to be sick. Swindlers means fraud. A bunch of swindlers run that company. Breathtakingly means magnificently. The view was breathtakingly beautiful. In this way, you can write down the meanings and frame sentences. Now see word wonder. Combine a word from column A with column B to form a binomial and write it in the column C. One is done for you. Binomial means an expression that has two terms. So first one, here and there. Second one you can write heart and soul. Third one you can write give and take. Fourth, kith and kin. Right. Then number B, complete these sentences using the binomials in the box. So the binomials which are given in the box you have to choose. The king's herald spread the news far and wide. Then I enjoy the dash of the marketplace will be hustle and bustle. Number 3, dash, you will have to make a decision sooner or later. Then learn about language. Underline the verbs in these sentences. State whether they are transitive or intransitive. So what are transitive verbs? Verbs that carry objects are known as transitive verbs, and verbs that do not carry objects are known as intransitive verbs. So we will discuss in deep later on what are transitive and intransitive verbs. So here you can see she speaks politely will be intransitive verb. Like number 5, you can see Salma threw the paper in the dustbin. Paper is the object here, so it will be transitive verb. The bird sang sweetly. You can see no object here, so it will be intransitive. Number B, complete these sentences as directed. I ran. You have to use an intransitive verb. You can use I ran first. The principal hosted, transitive verb. Object should be there. So the principal hosted the flag. The girl broke, transitive verb. You can use the girl broke her arm or the girl broke the vase. Okay. Then language lab. Read these double consonant words aloud. Now write 5 more double consonant words. You can see here double consonant was like double D, then double S, then double M, double P, double D, double N. Then you have to write more 5 double consonant words. So you can write beater, then collect, traffic, attic. Number B, listen to a story. Once you have listened to it, think of 3 things or issues that intrigued you or made you think. Write them down, then discuss them in the class. Clues. The moral of the story, the character of Birbal, the jealousy of the courtier who wanted to be the chief minister. And lastly, read this story. Write an alternate ending for this story. So children, next week we will be doing the exercises. Thank you everyone.